Buenos dias, señoritas y señoritos. Mukhang nagbago na ang ihip ng hangin as far as the West Philippine Sea issue is concerned kay former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Ngayon medyo naiba na ang tono niya sa China. And this relates more to the 10 dash line, hindi na po 9 dash line, kung saan nanalo tayo sa United Nations Conventions on the Law of the Sea during the Aquino administration. At or nilakat ng Aquino administration, and the UNCLOS awarded us control over and ownership over the Philippine territories, repudiating yung dash 9 mile claim ng China. Ngayon, meron ang China na 10 dash mile na. In-expand nila, dinagdagan na nila. Kaya hindi lang Pilipinas, pati India at pati Malaysia, pumapalag na rin. So nakita nyo yung China, yung classical bully na kung ibigay mo yung kamay mo, pati yung braso mo kukunin. Ha? Ganyan sila. Pero reacting to this, and this comes 2 months after yung meeting nila ni former President Duterte at Xi Jinping. At dito nga sa programa Gikan sa Masa, para sa Masa, or From the Masa to the Masa, dito sa SMNI channel. At dito naman kasi siya nagpapa-interview, may radio program si Duterte. He raised opposition, although sa 10 dash mile na ito, sabi niya kung presidente pa siya, lalabanan niya ito at i-extend pa nga niya, palalakin pa niya yung teritorya ng Pilipinas at pati yung teritorya ng China kukunin niya. Well, these are all rhetorics, pero at least maganda ito. At least kahit papano, sa tingin natin na baka he's just playing politics with Bongbong. Sa tingin niya siguro masyado nang nasisira yung pagsasama ng Bongbong, Romualdez, Liza Araneta, Marcos camp as against the Duterte Arroyo camps. Kaya medyo nagsisip-sip siya ng konti. Pero this is good. At least for once, nagpapakita he is siding with the Filipino people. Although early in the interview, na meron rin siya sinabi kung saan, yun, binabalik pa rin niya yung rhetoric niya na huwag tayo makialam sa away ng China at Amerika, na hindi naman pwede mangyari sa kaso natin dahil China already invaded us. Kaya we are really deep into the conflict. At we're not doing it for America. We are doing it for our own interest dahil they already invaded the Mischief Reef kung saan tinayo nila ng Chinese military fortress. So let's play na po after 2 months. Ngayon pala nagsalita about this issue si former President Duterte, and let's listen in doon sa rather medyo combative stand niya or palaban na pananalita against China sa pag-expand ng 10 dash mile na bagong pakulo ng China in their expansionist policy.
Definition. Mahirap yun. Mas mabuti yung klaro.
Clear yung 3 miles, yun talaga atin yun.
That's territorial.
Yeah, territorial natin yan. When you say exclusive economic zone, which is 12 miles, what do you mean by exclusive economic zone? For us.
For our,
Pinag-usapan muna nila yung 9 dash mile and then yung economic zone natin.
So, nag-overlap man ng China doon sa 12 na yun because of the 10 dash line na ngayon, 9 dash line. No?
Well, the 10 dash line is how would they call it? It's a scheme of setting up boundaries by China that would take a large part of the Indian Ocean and itong the waters that we have, na medyo nalimitahan tayo ng just a few kilometers from our shores, which China is a friend. Personally, ako, kay President Xi Jinping. But I would state now na hindi ako sang-ayon sa yung 10-dash line. And I'm no longer in government. Pero kung sabihin mo na magsunod ako sa yung characterization ng boundaries nila, hindi ako. So, although I do not want to quarrel with China. I was there just a few months ago, few weeks, because President Xi Jinping is a friend. And we landed on Chinese territory. There was this invitation for me to go to see Mr. Xi Jinping, the president. Magkaibigan kami. Pero okay lang yung pagkaibigan namin. It does not include what is the interest of my country. As far as I'm concerned, yung territory natin is non-negotiable, and it is freed of whatever yung friendship is one, alliance is another one, but the territory itself must be ours. Kung maaari lang, ako pa yung mag-agaw. If I were to have my way, I'd rather expand it until the shores of India and China. I am not about ready to give up a part of the territory of my country.
Which is ours.
I suggest I will not. We'll defend it to death if need be.
Defend to death, ha?
Yes. Yes. Wow, that's really, very clear. The clarity of that statement is really clear. Where our former president stands on this issue that before he spoke, many people are, doubting in between whether their friendship of China with our former president would include that in their friendship. Now it's very clear. Our former president, Mayor Duterte, says what is ours is ours. Kumari pa nga daw, siya ang lumampas pa mag-claim.
I would rather be the one who is getting somebody else's property. So, wag yung akin. Mas kailangan ko. We are we are not really a rich country. Archipelago tayo It's cut to pieces. It's not a contiguous landmass.
Yeah.
Archipelago, so mahirap i-manage yan. Even in the measuring of the distance of what is 12 miles from where. So ang again, we draw a map of the Philippines, the outermost, yung pinakahuling teritoryo ng Pilipinas, either north or south, west, doon tayo mag-umpisa ng 12 miles.
Oh.
Hindi dito sa Maynila o dito sa Davao. Doon. Yung pinakadulo, baski na, it could be a shoal or a rock even, But if it is defined in the map as our territory, doon ako mag-umpisa ng, alam mo bakit? Maliit tayo na bayan. We are short of resources in terms of growing population. Kulang ang isda, lahat. Even yung ating lupa, pagtanim, ilan na lang yung naiiwan na land that could be tilled to plant rice, corn, whatever. Masyadong maliliit na lang na iwan sa Central.
Okay. So at least he made his point clear. Medyo kahit tayo nabigla sa change of tone ni former President Duterte. Pero ang masasabi lang natin, either nagsisip-sip siya kay Marcos or is trying to cement the ties kasi parang na-insulto at napahiya si Marcos when Duterte met with Xi Jinping, ang nagpakita na iba ang policy ni Duterte at iba ang policy ni Marcos, na siya, kahit siya ng presidente ngayon, parang pinapalabas pa ni Xi Jinping at saka ni Duterte na ang tao ay for China pa rin and supportive of President Duterte. So, nagalit talaga dito si Bongbong Marcos, kaya hindi niya kinamay si Sara nung SONA to show his displeasure. Pero pwede rin ito, palapit na yung election, the election season is in the air, the election atmosphere is in the air. So, kaya nagsisip-sip siya sa mga Pilipino dahil alam niya yung issue ng West Philippine Sea will be a big electoral issue, and public opinion, about 70 to 80% ng mga Filipinos ay going to those leaders, to those politicos who are supporting the stand of President Bongbong Marcos to fight for our territories in the West Philippine Sea. So yun ang analysis ko dyan, na parang the President Duterte parang he is trying to appease not only his former political ally na si Marcos, but also he's trying to appease the sentiments of the Filipino people, lalo na ngayon lumalakas ang dumodoble, lumalala yung pambubuli ng China sa taong bayan. So this is my reading about on this issue. Kayo, what do you think about it? So please tell me your views in the comment section. We will be keeping watch on this issue, and please share this to friends and relatives so they will know what's happening in our country from the point of view of a political strategist and crisis manager. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to tell your friends to subscribe to the Vlogcaster Armadin YouTube channel, and I'll be seeing you in my next vlog.